Welcome to another scrapbook with me. I'm RunwithCraftscissors. We're doing a 2-page layout this time with some family photos that are like, 2 years old. Because like I said, I've been really behind on scrapbooking my life. So there you go. So we're going to be doing 2 pages. I think I have like 4 different papers that I'm using. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do this. The first thing I'm going to show you though is that I did go ahead and I edged all of these with ink. I saved one thing back so I can go ahead and quickly show you how I did that. So this is the Color Box Pigment Brush Pad from Stucco. I don't particularly prefer the pigment brush pad. I prefer the chalk one. They dry quicker, so I prefer those. You can usually find them for like $1.99 usually at most craft stores. This one is literally like, I've worn it out so much, it's so messy. But this one I really like this color because of like the burnt red and oranges that are in this particular paper set. The paper set is from I Love Family by Lori Whitlock from Echo Park Paper Company. So I usually like to tell you guys, this whole sticker sheet is like $2.99 if you guys want to know. And then usually I pay like 99 cents a sheet, up to like $1.19 a sheet. So I like to buy 2-sided papers, as you can see, and use them that way. So I know that this one says Home Sweet Home, but it's like, my family is my home, but I thought about saving it back for when we move in our new home, but you know, like that's going to be a little bit of a minute. So that's how you do that. Just quickly brush the edges, and you can get as dramatic or as deep with it as you want. You could swipe more and do more texturing, that kind of thing. I like more of a clean, neat look, but you know, it depends on like the event, I guess, that you're scrapbooking as well. So I have 2 sheets here. I'm going to pull one away because we're just going to build one at a time and then go from there. So I'm going to pull this one. And my cardstock is always the cheap $5 ones from Walmart because that's how I budget my scrapbooking habit. So I'm going to go ahead and put down, let's see, I want the center strip. I'm doing like the rough sketch thing. So that would be this part. So grab one of these. And I want it about, it says on here about 5.5 or 5 1/4 from the bottom. So I'm gonna measure that real quick and show you guys that part. So 5 1/4. This is my Erin Condren pencil, if it will work. Right there. And I love the X-Acto ruler because it makes it a lot easier to center things when you're doing projects or to flip and measure, that kind of thing. Like I really like it for those kind of things. If you're looking for a ruler, then that would be a good one for craft projects. Confuses other kids though, because they're like, wait, it starts over. So it's a little interesting that way. I could roll this differently, but apparently this is the way I'm doing it. Hoping I'm not getting ink all over my white paper. That is my goal right now, is to not do that. Sorry if this thing is noisy. I haven't even like listened to my videos to see if they are. See if it is. I have not listened to it. Okay. Right about there to there. That should be somewhat straight. Yeah, there's a little bit of ink there, but it'll be okay. We will live. Okay. So there's that down, and then I want to go ahead and put down my 4x6s and a 4x4. Yeah, these ones. So this is my little boy. Okay. So this is going to go over here all the way to the bottom, I think, is what I want. And then this one all the way to the bottom. And then this one will actually come up and go right there. So we're going to go ahead and put those down because most of my embellishment stuff is going to be up here and then a little strip down there. So, and I haven't decided on my embellishment. I kind of always do that last just to kind of see how things lay down first of all. So I think that's how I want it to be. But these were family photos that we got done in 2017 when my brother was here for a visit with his fam. My mom wanted to do family photos and told us all to wear blue, so that's why we're all wearing blue. There's lots of blues in this paper, so I think it all worked out. It matched my scrapbook paper, that's why we're all wearing blue. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think I've ever planned photos around a layout. I've planned my layout around my photos, for sure. We talked about that in my last one. So I hope you guys are enjoying these scrapbook with me's. I'm still not quite sure on if I'm going to like schedule these out like I do my plan with me's. I've considered doing like making scrapbook with me's my Monday video, but usually my Monday video is the big maybe, like what if it might not happen kind of video. So, but I have a ton of photos right now and I have a ton of scrapbook paper, so it's like that's not the issue. It's the behind the scenes part that you don't see, so that these videos are not super long. Like my last scrapbook with me was like 17 minutes. The prep behind that video is way more than 17 minutes because I'm having to pick out my papers, cut down my photos, cut down my papers, pick a design layout, all that kind of stuff. And I'm about to sneeze. Sorry, at least I warned you. Okay. We sneeze and we keep right on going. And my playing with me, I feel really warm. I don't know. Maybe I'm nervous planning with you or scrapbooking with you guys. Planning with you guys. That's funny if you don't watch my playing with me's. You're like, what? What are we doing? That's how I feel. Okay. So this strip goes on the other side. And then for this side, it's mostly, let's see, this little chunk. Where's my chunk? Oh my gosh, I lost it. There it is. Okay. So I need to make sure that I did this right. Which side does this go with? Not that side. Okay, so it definitely like lines up that way or that way. I think it's this one. Yeah, it goes there. I was trying to figure that out so I don't mess this side up. Okay, so this goes here so that it continues over to the next page, which kind of brings in the 2-page element. So you're going to want to like do that with something where it's like something is the same across both sides. Like this one is going to be the same and then this starts here and ends over there kind of thing. So, but when you have a pattern like this, it's like you want to make sure. Also, one of the reasons I edged everything was because this particular paper has white lines in it. So to make those a little bit bolder and stand out away from the page rather than blending in with the page, the ink edging definitely helps with that. I also edge ink when I do card making as well. So if you're a card maker, Elizabeth. She's like, wait, don't say my name. Okay, so I use like rough sketches to plan my layouts. Theirs is from Scrapbook Generation. I always give them credit. Theirs is 4 of these, where I'm going to use 1 of these and 2 of these is my actual plan. So I'm thinking it's going to look something like this is what I'm going for. Yeah, so it won't look like too perfect. I don't want it to look too perfect. So I don't know if I want this one up higher and this one down lower, maybe. I think that's how I want it to look. So, yeah. I think that's how I want that one to look. Or maybe they use more than that. No, they use 4. That's right. And I think that's how I want it to look. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down first. I'm going to give myself some approximate lines of where I want it to go. You can't really see those once I have it glued down. So, but it kind of gives me like where I wanted this to go so I don't mess it up. Or, I mean, I can always change my mind and erase it. It's pencil, so it's not a big deal. But it's pretty permanent once you stick this stuff down real good. Anyway, but I like family photos. These ones were from Penny's. Like looking back, I kind of wish we hadn't done Penny's because I feel like all the backgrounds with Penny's photos tend to look the same. But that's just my opinion. Maybe they've gotten better, but I don't think we have gone back since then. My son gets school photos now. Like once they're in school, then it's like, as long as you're happy with like who your school hires to take your kid's photo, then I think it's fine, which ours did fine this last time. I kind of messed up as a mom on like his outfit. I had picked one and it was way too warm outside for it, so he had to last minute pick something else, and so it was just like a t-shirt, and it was one of those where like, well, his shirt was like cut off. It didn't like look bad necessarily, but you just scoot that over a little bit so it doesn't touch the edge there. So I like the up down kind of look to that page, I think, for the elements. All right, so then I want particular, I need that, but I'm going to add that later. There's another element that goes down here, and then I'll add some other stickers and such, but we'll come back to that as I get done with the other page. So I'm going to take this one away. I'll bring it back, I promise. Don't worry. And then we're going to bring this one in and get it done. So I need to measure 5 1/4 after I lost my ruler. There it is. Scrapbooking problems. Okay, 5 1/4 so that it lines up perfectly. Because you can buy like colored paper sheets individually at my scrapbook store. Not my scrapbook store, but the one I go to. And you're going to pay like $1 a sheet kind of thing. So I try to cut costs by buying these papers from Walmart. Okay, so this is the back. I know, the lovely trees, don't worry. We have that element. Sorry, that was the pop of the paper. I was trying to hold it down, and this popped it up and made a big noise. So sorry about that. I was not popping my gum, I swear. I'm not even chewing gum. Okay. You guys are like, good joke. It's fine. Okay. So this goes over here. And I could do wing it spreads where I'm like, okay, here's the paper I have. Here's the photos I have. Let me create something. I could do that, but it would take a very long time. Okay, so I want to go ahead. I kind of messed up. I didn't trim this out like I meant to, but I do know that this is the slant, right? Yeah. Is that the right way? Yeah, we figured that out. Okay. So I want to trim it from this side. And then I'll need to re-ink it because I'm going to cut some of it off. But I kind of forgot that I was going to do that. Or else I would have done that ahead of time. But I don't mind showing you guys this part. It doesn't take that long anyway. I don't know why I moved it out of... I don't even know. I don't know why I did that. Okay. So we're going to ink this. I don't know. I just didn't want the stuff to land on my page, which is dumb because it's just paper. Okay. Got that. I set it off of the paper because it does take a little minute to dry. So I don't want it to mess up my spread. Okay. So this then comes across here like that is what it's going to look like next. So we'll do that part. I know, aren't those polka dots cute? I don't think I include those anywhere. I like to tell you guys when I'm going to incorporate things. I need to take a drink. That sneezing dried out my throat just a tidbit. Okay. So we're going to lay this down. And you could layer this down if you wanted. You could pull it down and have it over this one as well. That's fine too. That would look cute too. You know, you do you and however you want to make this look. So here's the tree element that I said I was going to bring back. So this is going to go down here because I was actually supposed to have 3 4x4 photos and I only had 2 that I wanted to use in this particular spread. So to do that, I went ahead and just added another element of paper. You could, if you had a 4x4 like quote card or something, that could go there too. But I really like these trees. They're full of little hearts. I don't know if you can notice, but if you can see, I'm not sure if you can see those, but they're little hearts. So thought it was adorable, and that's what I'm going to use. All right, let's go ahead and do this one. It was really funny because after we did this particular photo shoot at JCPenney's, the girl asked me if I would be interested in free photos of my son because he's red hair and blue eyes. They wanted to be able to like use his photo, and we decided no because I just don't want to. I don't know, like years from now he's gonna be like, why is my photo all over the internet like that? I mean, right now it kind of is, but you know what I'm saying. So we were just like, no, I don't think so. Because it wasn't like they were going to pay him or anything either. And it's like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it's great if that's what you want, but we were not sure at that point. And I think that's something you have to, like, decide maybe before it happens. Okay, so this is going to go here. Okay. And then it's going to go over here. And a lot of these are already in picture frames. And then it was funny, I realized I made a ton of copies of these and did not mail them to the people I was going to mail them to. And I was like, well, now they're a little out of date. Especially since, like, okay, so this was 2 years ago. I told you guys I've lost 50 pounds. I'm actually at close to 60 now that I've lost. So I don't, and my husband has lost weight too, and my son has grown up. So this is not an accurate picture of us. I don't even think we own those clothes anymore. Like, that's what I'm saying. Just gets kind of out of date. Okay, so there you go. So there's that one. I do feel like this is hanging over just a smidge. I'll probably trim it off a little bit. I think I got some ink right there, but that's okay. We'll figure it out later. Okay, so I do want to add some strips up here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, I think that and that. So I'm going to add this little cute scallop is going to go like underneath this. So it says like family fun over and over. And I think I want, let's see, not quite 10 and a half, more like 7, like 7.5 inches of this. I don't know where that would be. Let's get my ruler. Where's my ruler? I think I lost it already. I tend to set it down and then I don't know where, and then it's clear, so then it hides really well. Okay, so I want 7.25. So like right in the middle of that family fun. Okay. That there. Okay, we'll just go all the way across because I feel weird cutting it off like that. So I'm going to put this. I think I want this next. Hold on. I want this one. Yeah, I want 10. I don't know, 10 and a half of that one. Does that look good? 10 and a half. That's a lot. Okay, 6. Let's do more like 10. So cut it off at like that scallop right there. So leave 2 behind, which is fine. Okay, I'll show you what I'm going to do in a second. So I was trying to decide if I wanted to lay this down on top of this and have that like stick out, or put this right here and have this go underneath it. I was like trying to decide, or if this is going to go underneath this. But I kind of want this away from that particular element. So I think I'm going to go completely opposite of what I had planned. Leave those little perforated things at the top. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Okay, great. So that's going to go right there. And then I'm going to put this shooting out from underneath it. So I'm not going to cover it up at all. Which is a little bit different than the spread that they had designed. But I thought that would be fun. Okay, and then I want, let's see. I want 10 inches of this. So then I want 2 inches of it on the other side. Yeah. So I want 2 inches of this cut off and put on the other side. So roughly that right there. Okay. So this is going to go on the other sheet that I have. This is going to go on this one. So we're using up some of the border stickers first. So this is going to go down here. So line that up on the edge. Like that, and don't rip it because I'm good at that. Those little dots down there. And then, kind of wish it wasn't like that, but whatever. Alright, so then I'm going to grab my other sheet that I said I was going to bring back and put this right there. So then you see how it's like a connected element to the other page, if you will. See that there? You guys can see? Okay. There's a little bit of glare because of my lighting in the glossy photos, but there you go. Okay, so then I want some decorative elements, I think. So I actually have another sheet that I thought also matches this kit, but I'm not sure. Like sometimes I feel like this one matches, but it's totally a different paper line. So I need to use it with something else, I think, but I keep grabbing it. Okay, so I like the whole like you make me smile and that stuff on here in particular. So I'm gonna grab, let's see, I want more of like a if I use this one, I would want to cut that off, and then I don't like how wide it is. I think I'm going to use the circle, and I'm going to want to pop dot that, because it's fun to pop dot. Like that. Whoa, that just popped off the table. That's okay, I got it. So this one's like a hollow pop dot, but it'll work just the same. Okay, so I want that probably around here somewhere. I don't know yet. I'm still deciding. Okay, and then I have this little heart to play with if I wanted to, or the time if I wanted to. I like this big mug thing. I think I'm going to use it on the other page. This jar. I said mug. I meant jar. Although a lot of people do drink out of these. So, there's that. Oh, I thought I cut through that. It's fine. I got it. Okay, that's kind of falling off, which is okay. Make sure I got all that off of there. Okay. So this will go like that. That's going to go on the other page over there. And then I want to put this clock, because I already have Home Sweet Home on there, so I can't put that twice. It's not happening. Okay. Whoa, that popped off the umbrella. That's why it bounced back. You guys are probably like, what just happened? It popped back off the umbrella. It's fine. Okay. That one's trying to sneak over there. Okay, so then the square one with the clock, which is also orange. I don't know why I keep doing that. Somewhere over here maybe, because I don't want it next to this, because I just realized that that's like the same color. Okay, and then I like this big flower. I know, it's really big. I don't care, I like it. Okay, so we're going to need lots of pop dot for that one. Probably like that much. Maybe. That's too much. What are you thinking, girl? Okay, about that much. Oop, that just shot over there. Did you see that? Had a mind of its own. Okay, that should be good. So we'll put this one like over here somewhere, I think. And then, oh, like one more thing. Do the heart? No. Flowers? Do some flowers. This is cute. Not the words. What are these flowers? They're gonna let me have it? This is not like chipboard. It's like not quite thickers. Just like really thicker stickers. I don't know. Okay, I wonder if this would work if I cut it apart. Please don't pop everywhere like a weirdo. Okay. Don't worry, it didn't stick to my photo. It's all good. So if I do this like that, kinda, that could work. Okay, then we need to cut a little piece off of this. Taking it off film so it doesn't mess it up. Put that there. So I kind of made my own. And then this can go like somewhere down here. It's kind of my plan right now. You guys can't even see where I'm placing all that stuff. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Okay. So this is where that stuff's going to go. So I'm going to just pull this off. Stick that there. This one is going to come here. And this one has two pieces. At least you got to see me like put it together, I guess. And I don't care that they're already like partially sticky. It shouldn't cause a problem. And then this one. It's funny because like so much time has passed since these photos were taken. Okay, so that one is kind of done. And then this one over here, I said I was going to put this little element, I think up there, but I feel like it's going to need more than just this, or else it'll look just sad. So probably need to add some more to it. I don't want the same quotes though, so it's like, what do you add? So I think I'm going to add this heart. Well, it's already got a heart on there. I guess the flowers. There's some cute little flowers. So these will just be flat on there. But I think it looks okay. So it adds that little like 3 element is what I usually try to do. This is cute. I just saw that. It's like a pin. There's those trees again. Okay. I like the we are a forever family. A day together, life's better with you, you make me smile. Those are cute too, but I feel like I already have a lot of quotes on here, so I feel like it's unnecessary to like add those, but they are really fun. So that's kind of how it's gonna look. It's really hard to like zoom out. I have a huge mess now. Zoom out and try to get all of the spread in one shot. So that's the left side. Okay. You guys can see all of that, and then I need to move the HEG gun so you guys can kind of see how it connects a little bit in the middle, and then how that page looks by itself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this scrapbook with me. It has 2 4x6s. These pieces, let's see, I think this one's like 3 inches. Yeah, this one's 3 inches, and then this one is like, I forget how wide that one is. This one's 3 inches, and this one is like more than a ½ inch. I think I made it like 2 inches. Guess I could measure it. Yeah, 2 inches. So this one's 3 inches, and then 2 inches, and then these are whatever you want to use, kind of thing. And then you got a bunch of 4x4s and 4x6s in this particular layout. So I hope you guys enjoyed this with me. Give this video a like, and please subscribe so I can see you guys in my next video. All right, bye guys. I have like paper everywhere. Those get everywhere. Bye.